Let's go to Brooklyn, New York. Leon joins us there. Leon, how can we help?
Yes, good afternoon, Ken, Chris. First of all, my wife loves your show, and I've learned a lot. So thank you for the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
I need some help here. I need some guidance. I want to buy a home to take advantage of the low interest rates. I just graduated with my MBA. I've accumulated $202,000 of debt.
Wow.
Not only that, but I'm married. I have 3 children, all under 5. I recently lost my job, so my wife is the only one that is working right now. And so we're trying to figure out options and, just looking for a little guidance here.
Well, so guidance specifically what? On how to get out of debt? Because we have Dave Ramsey's baby steps. I mean, what specifically are you looking guidance for?
So, sure, Ken. So I want to find out, should I try to get a home now? Or
no, not at all.
No.
It shouldn't even be in your mind.
Yeah, not at this point. And here's the reason, Leon. You know how you feel when you did the math and you figured out how much you owed in student loan debt? You remember when you looked at that total number?
I did.
Okay. What you don't want to do is compound that by adding now the stress of a mortgage. Okay? I've been to Brooklyn several times, and you know the home prices up in that area. So what you guys want to do, first and foremost, is you've got to get some income coming back in ASAP. And you guys need to map out a plan, a 3-year plan, maybe 3.5, on how you're going to chop this debt and get it out of your life. And I wouldn't even think of home until this was gone. And I know you go, well, Chris, hold on, man. I understand, but I'm just telling you. So you don't become like people I've talked to that have had student loans hanging around for 15 to 20 years. You want to get intentional right now. You've got your 3 kids. You said they're all under 3? Under 5?
All under 5.
Hey, can you imagine? That's right. And it's okay because there's no law that says kids need to live in a home.
Yeah.
Right?
By the way, they don't care.
They want you. And you've got an opportunity in 3 years to get this out of your life and evict it. Mm-hmm. How much is the payment on that $202,000?
Well, I haven't started to pay it yet just because of the act that recently occurred. But if I did decide, when I do have to start paying, it will be about $1,500 a month. Okay.
So imagine you freeing up $1,500 a month. You pay off the student loans, you start to get intentional, get that out of your life, then redirect that $1,500 toward the down payment. My friend, in about 4 years, you can have a remarkable turnaround and be in a home.
What does your wife make right now? What's she bringing home? Excuse me, just give me the gross.
Sure, $87,000.
She's making $87,000. What were you making?
I was making $134,000.
Okay.
$134,000.
I got to tell you, the number one focus right now is if you got the $1,000 emergency fund, we're going to walk the baby steps out. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have any other debt, do you have any other debt besides the student loan?
No, just a car lease payment that I have.
Okay, well, we need to get rid of that too. What's that cost you?
That's about $615 a month.
Okay, Leon, listen to me.
Watch out.
All right, I'm going to send you Dave's Total Money Makeover book. Now, you need to read it twice, and I want you to look at this thing and go, all right, hold on. I'm going to take control of my future. You know why? You got 3 little kids counting on you, okay? 3 of them. And so we're not going to get caught up with what the Joneses think. We're not worrying about what the neighbors think. I want you all to get very intentional about what it is you're doing and why. You got these kids waiting, and you got an incredible opportunity to take them on a journey, and you can have this stuff paid off, and they'll never know. Yep. You can have it out of your life. But leases, credit cards, one-clicks, boxes showing up, we got to all put that on lock, buddy. Yeah. We got to start to tighten the belt and get intentional.
Leon, listen, we're not getting on you, but we're trying to be the wake-up call. Okay, now listen. You don't need a car in Brooklyn. You just don't. So you got to get out of that lease. You got to figure out how to get out of that lease. So your focus is you've got to get as close as you can to that $134,000 in income. I understand that COVID is here, your wife's still working, but this is you working as hard as you can, and you're going to have to give up a little bit of time with those kiddos maybe. You're going to have to get after it, because that lease, we got to get out of the lease first. That's $600 and some a month that you need that can help really pay down and go towards this gazelle intensity that Chris is talking about.
Yeah.
But man, this is all in right now. You do not need a car in Brooklyn, New York. Not in 2020, Chris.
Yeah, no.
You can get anywhere you need to go.
Yeah, he's got to get fired up. Right now, he's curious about getting out of debt. And what I was wanting to do was I want him to look at this and really see it and go, no, I've got to be committed to getting out of debt. Yeah. And you're right, that lease, that's $615 that could be going toward the student loan. I mean, he could be throwing $2,100 at the student loan. But we got to change our thinking, guys and gals. And again, you're going to have to give up something to get something better. You just are. It's true in sports. It's true in life. It's true with money. And we just have to decide, is it really worth it?
Yeah, and while we're at it, when you're looking at a situation like this, Leon and anybody else, you know what? If your wife is working in Brooklyn or in Manhattan, then we took a caller, earlier in the show. Got to move. Got to get out of the city.
Yeah.
Where we can lower our costs. That's found money.
No, it is, and that's an option. There. But people don't like to think of that, kid.
Well, but I don't care. Because listen,
tell me I'm feisty.
I'm just saying, you got to think about every area of your life where you sacrifice. It's not just income; it's also cutting stuff so that you go, all right, we're going to sacrifice now. These little kids, they just love mom and dad.
That's right.
They don't care. They don't know how. I used to think my first house was monstrous. I went back and saw it when I was in my early 30s, and I was like, we lived in that? This is the same house. You're telling me that we got pictures. It was like a postage stamp.
Right.
On cinder blocks.
Not to you in the day.
But I thought it was huge.
Yeah.
And those little ones, they don't care. And so, Leon, I know as a husband and a father, you want to provide. And I know you want to be further along, and that's what you're trying. You're trying to figure out, how do I provide this nice house while I dig myself out? Well, guess what? You can't. You just can't. You can't do the house and dig yourself out. And that doesn't make you less of a man, Leon.
Not at all.
It doesn't make you less of a husband.
That's right.
And it doesn't make you less of a father. Let me tell you what makes you a great man and a great husband and a great father is leading your wife through this storm, this debt, and you can get out of it. So hang on the line. Kelly, Chris gave him
Total Money Makeover.
Total Money Makeover.
Absolutely.
I'd really like to put him in Ramsey Plus since we're giving stuff away. This is our subscription program where he's going to get FPU, Financial Peace University, all of the classes. You're going to get our world-class budgeting app, Every Dollar, which is a game changer, Leon. And then you're going to get the tracking device. Really, it's an app, and it's called the Baby Step Tracker. And so it's going to really give you a scoreboard.
And here's what I love most for him, Ken. It's going to give him community. He's going to get plugged in there, and he's going to be able to get connected. He can go get connected in the Baby Steps community, Facebook group right now, or hop over to my Everyday Millionaire Facebook group. They're in there 18 to 80. Love to connect with you and have fun.
Yeah, good stuff. And he can do it. And folks, if there's many of you right now that are listening, you're going, man, I feel like I'm in the same situation. The details are different.
That's right.
But I'm in the same situation. And, this is not your sentence. This is your situation. There's a big difference.
Oh, I like that.
Get out of this.
Yes.
But you've got to believe that there's a way, and we've given you a way. So.